Welcome to Cunningham Piano. I'm Hugh Sung.
And I'm Tim Oliver.
Last week, one of our representatives, Rich Galassini, one of the co-owners of Cunningham Piano,
Yeah, my partner,
attended the NAMM show. NAMM stands for the National Association of Music Merchants, and it is the United States' largest music business trade show convention. It takes place every January in Anaheim, California. And here's a little geek out thing. If you're a Star Trek fan like I am, if you've been watching the Picard trailers, a new show that's coming out in like 3 days, if you watch Picard walking into Starfleet headquarters, that building is the Anaheim Convention Center where the NAMM show takes place. I'm like, wow, Captain Picard is riding the escalators that I ride on whenever I attend the show.
That makes sense, though. It's so futuristic
It
looking.
is,
It's
yeah.
so cool.
So if you see that building, that's where the world's coolest music business trade show takes place. Now, Cunningham Piano has been around since 1891, but we are relatively new Yamaha dealers in this area, and that's been what, three and a half years?
Yeah, about 3.5. It's not been 4 yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's interesting is, of course, all the major music manufacturers, piano manufacturers are represented at the show, but it's notable that Yamaha is by far the most ginormous manufacturer. They actually have a whole separate building just for their products, and the piano division is huge.
Yeah, the convention center itself, it's several floors of an area where everything is demoed. So, and you can get lost. Yeah. It's an absolute mess, especially that first floor. I actually avoid the first floor.
80 to 100,000 people go through. It is trades, only people in the music business are allowed to attend for the first few days. I think it's open to the public the last day.
But the convention center complex has the Marriott, where Yamaha takes over the whole first floor. Yeah. It's a staggering display of what they make.
And it's indicative of the size of Yamaha, being the world's largest music manufacturer. In the main convention building, they have a room, 88 Studio or 88, I can't remember the name of the room.
Yeah.
There's one room on like the top floor where all the other piano manufacturers kind of crowd in, and that one room is smaller than Yamaha's offerings in their ginormous setting. So that it's really interesting.
Yeah. So that room probably has 30 different manufacturers, and then other manufacturers that are a little bit bigger, have more pianos to show, will get little rooms close to that. And then, of course, Yamaha takes over.
And then there's Yamaha. So as I was mentioning, one of our representatives, Rich Galassini, one of the co-owners of Cunningham Piano, went and attended the NAMM show last week. He just got back, and it's been interesting in our short history with Yamaha, now being their exclusive regional representative in this tri-state area. We've won awards every year.
Yeah, so after the first full year, we were given basically it's a Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We were the new Yamaha Dealer of the Year. Yeah. And then after the second full year, we were given the Northeast Region Dealer of the Year. So that was from Boston to DC, and so that was a lovely honor to get. And then.
Then I remember we were here at the store, and you mentioned that you had just gotten a phone call from Rich with a very surprising announcement. And I don't know if you guys all heard us screaming when we heard this. Want to go ahead and share that?
Yeah, last year we won the Dealer of the Year for the entire United States market.
This year. Yeah,
this year for last year.
Oh,
we just got it.
Okay. This little company is Yamaha's Dealer of the Year for the entire United States.
Pretty amazing.
Now, there's a couple of unusual things about this announcement. Number one, we just got this dealership.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Somebody along the line had said the comment that they don't think that they'd ever seen anybody get this award this fast. Yeah.
So I have a couple of questions for you. Because we had some interesting discussions, but what does this really mean? How does Yamaha select these sorts of awards? I mean, we're very honored. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, one of the things that we have to look at with this is how Yamaha projects markets to perform. And, a lot of piano companies, and God love them all, we know them, we know their owners, but things can be a little bit more opportunistic. With Yamaha, they take a lot of market research into where they are represented. And they have to plan because they're a $5 billion a year company. You have to plan to serve the world market in advance.
Yeah.
So they give everybody an understanding of hey, this is what you did last year. This is what we think you can do next year. And that might not always be a bigger number. They're very astute as to what is going to be happening in the markets they serve. Well, for the year, and their year ends at the end of March.
Okay.
We've already exceeded what they hoped that we could do.
How cool is that?
Yeah. So we that was one thing. The other thing is Yamaha has a lot of different facets to what it is that they look for in a dealer. One of them is how well the dealership is handling the Yamaha artists through YASI, Yamaha Artist Services. So, for instance, Barbara Streisand came into town not that long ago, a couple months?
Yeah.
So, people like her, or John Legend or Chick Corea, when they come in, how well are they supported by their local dealer? So that's one of the things they thought we did very well.
We provide the Yamaha CFX, which is their flagship 9-foot concert grand piano. It's a phenomenal instrument. And it's not just providing an instrument, but making sure the instrument is in tip-top shape, beautifully tuned, and enables the artists, the signature artists, to really shine in whatever performances they're giving in this area.
And our doing well in that is really an extension of our service department.
Yeah.
We have a terrific service department. So that also dovetails with how well do we handle post-delivery follow-up needs. And so we're very fortunate to have a terrific team of technicians that a lot of times take care of little issues that I didn't even hear about.
Yeah.
They just take care of them. So there's a number of different ways to be measured. But we're very honored that they felt like we are the example that they want to set. So
one of the, now not to just toot my own horn, but
oh no, let me toot it for you.
Okay, I'm going to let him toot my horn.
Well, this beautiful video that you're watching right now, if it weren't for Hugh, we would not be doing it, and I thank you for it. We did a good job. Rich Galassini has done it before you were here, but not to the level that we're doing now. So if you wanted to look up to see what a CLP 645 is or does, if you Google that, you're probably going to see this guy telling you what it does. We have a video that remarkably has 2.5 million views. So if you want to know what the pedals on a piano do, you're going to learn it from this guy. So that's one of the facets that we have been measured by, and thank you.
Well, it's interesting. We were at a couple of training sessions that Yamaha hosts for their dealers, their nationwide dealer network, and they talk a lot about the creative marketing efforts that they are encouraging the dealers to do. And I think we've really pioneered a couple of these things. In fact, our videos are being shown as the example of what they hope the other dealers will do.
Oh,
yeah, so yeah.
If there's other dealers watching, hi. I'm sorry I didn't get to go to the NAMM show. I missed all of you.
I got a lot of messages like, "Where are you? We're looking for you." But and we have just such an amazing team. And I was just talking to one of our clients this morning who was expressing the fact that he really enjoyed us as people. And really enjoyed the experience of interacting with us, and
that's sweet.
That's something that we care about a great deal. We're not
Very
just
much
in business, but we really genuinely care about the art, spreading the joy of music throughout the world. So I think the most important question, yes, we're the National Dealer of the Year. That's really, really cool. But for the average person who's interested in their first piano or just getting started, if you don't know anything about pianos, what does that really mean for them? What does that mean for the average person shopping for a piano, and why us? What does our relationship with Yamaha do for them?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, the honor of being selected is indicative of us having a good system to help people.
Yeah.
So one of the things we talk about, when you walk into a store and there's a sales guy who's helping you, it can be a little intimidating or daunting, and there's supposed to be like the way as a customer you posture yourself or you think maybe you're supposed to. We just want to help, and it doesn't matter if you're looking at a $200,000 Busendorfer or a $2,000 Clavinova. Let's help you find what makes you happy and what's going to be the thing that inspires you to sit down and play. We all don't have the same budgets, but there is a piano for everybody, and we just want to help.
I think one of the most interesting questions that we get from time to time is, what is the perfect piano? And
Busendorfer.
Yamaha. What I love about representing Yamaha and Busendorfer is that the answer is, it's up to you. It's really one of these things where the perfect piano isn't just one instrument that we have to kind of, fit into every person's home or budget. Again, according to you, what is your budget? What are your needs? What's the size of the room that the piano needs to be in? And by working with our team of sales experts and artists, we're here to help you find your perfect instrument, not just an arbitrary instrument. So, and Yamaha really covers the bases in terms of the beginner instruments all the way up to the concert stage level instruments, and we can find the perfect instrument for you. And I think that's really the deeper meaning of what this award represents, not just for us, but really for you.
And also, how great is it that Yamaha takes the time to do this?
Yes.
Having worked with a lot of companies over the years, and love them all, but how nice to be acknowledged. And everybody, that did a good job gets, noticed.
Yeah.
So thank you, Yamaha.
Yeah.
That's really terrific.
Indeed. And we're so excited. We're in a growth phase. We've just opened up our new store in Cherry Hill. That's exciting. And it's an exciting new market for us. And we're just going to continue to grow and get next year's Dealer of the Year award. Hint, hint, Yamaha.
So if you do stop in, we also happen to have some really terrific coffee.
There you go.
You might get lucky enough to get a mug.
We have Yamaha mugs too.
We do.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Do be sure to subscribe. We've got a very active newsletter, tutorials. We're getting more and more people that are coming in because they're looking for an instrument. They've seen one of our videos, and they say, well, you obviously know what you're talking about, and they really feel like that our team of sales professionals can really help them find what they're looking for. So be sure to subscribe so that we can let you know whenever we have new articles, tutorials, videos, content, and the like. For Cunningham Piano, I'm Hugh Sung.
And I'm Tim Oliver.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.